Well, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Paul Montague.
And I am Evan Irwin.
And we're here to introduce the first ever and
hopefully the only
ever
virtual
parade of bands.
Yes.
You got it. You got it. So we are really, when we did this 2 years ago in 2019, it was the 55th annual Hazel Dell Parade of Bands. And it was outdoor. It was with thousands of spectators and thousands of high school and middle school kids having fun performing great music for the community.
Yes. And so this year we're going to have a combination of those bands that have played in previous parades, along with 9 schools who've prepared this past month or two performances at their school, and they have combined this for this year's parade.
And I got to tell you, it's going to be a real treat to see these kids playing. So one of the things, as you watch these kids perform the live performances or the new performances that were prepared for this year's virtual Parade of Bands, take a look and notice how all the kids and the band directors and everybody involved really worked hard to make sure these kids were kept safe and socially distanced during this pandemic. These performances are not only wonderful, profound, heartfelt performances from the kids and the bands, but it's also a work of engineering to keep everybody safe during this pandemic. So with that, enjoy.
First band that will be performing this afternoon, Skyview High School Band under the direction of Mr. Tim Heichelheim. They're going to be playing Born to Be Wild. And this is coming from the auditorium at Skyview High School, and they are very excited to take this opportunity to showcase the first fully combined performance in over a year. So please enjoy Skyview High School Marching Band.
And next up is Columbia River High School under the direction of Dave Chartrey. They are doing Last Night. And one of the comments that they sent to us was, thank you so very much for providing Columbia River High School students with one of only 2 opportunities they have this year to perform live. They are overjoyed to have this chance to make music together live. Enjoy. Hampton Auto Glass.
Following them, Paul, the Discovery Middle School Marching Band. Dave Condon is the director. 120 students in this marching organization. Drum majors are David Hong and Joseph Roper. They'll be playing Cool Kids, one of Echo Smith's popular tunes. They placed second in the Long Beach Loyalty Day parades last year, 2018. Discovery looking good today. Good to have you as part of the parade.
All right. Following Discovery Middle School is Representative Brandon Vick. Representative Brandon Vick has served in the state legislature as a representative for the 18th Legislative District since 2012. Continues to have good support and do great representation of the 18th LD.
The next band performing for us this afternoon is the Hawkinson High School Band under the direction of Mr. Corey McHenry. They'll be playing 3 numbers, alive and amplified, with a drum cadence in the middle, Toasted Bananas, and then Everybody's Everything. They've passed along a message here that says, thanks to the support of our community, parents and administration, and the members of the Hawkinson High School Band. They have been able to perform at all home football and basketball games since February. However, this is our first combined performance of all the students since March of 2020. So they have been looking forward to this for some time and look forward to when they can get together live at the next annual Hazel Dell Parade of Bands.
And next up is Hawkinson Middle School under the direction of Jennifer Rittenberg. They're performing Aftershock. They were going to do it outside in the stadium, but were chased inside with a rain shower. And by God, this is phenomenal sound, and looking forward to it. So the comment we got from the school was it was great to hear and see everybody together making music. Thank you for providing us the performance opportunity, and a big thank you to Music World. And let's listen to them. They're great.
This band coming up next has two middle schools that have combined Alki Middle School and the Thomas Jefferson Middle School bands. Two drum majors, one from each school. Jacob Amon is from Alki, and Tyler Campbell from Jefferson Middle School. 130 marching total today.
Oh, wow. Oh, that is great turnout for middle schools.
Absolutely.
Usually you do not see
Playing,
something of this size for middle schools. This is really
playing
great
one
to
of my
see.
favorites, Oy Como Vai, written by Tito Puente, and Santana was the group who recorded this. Alki Middle
Oh, definitely
School,
a classic.
Thomas Jefferson Middle School.
All right. Okay. And let's see if I can find the founder. And we have the Founders Award is out here this morning, and that's Bob Bryant. Bob Bryant has a 1946 Willys CJ2A Farm Jeep.
Coming up will be the Daybreak Middle School Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Kyle LaRue. They'll be playing a song made popular by the group Smash Mouth. The song's entitled All Star. They have three drum majors, Connor Gailey, Halana Woodkey, and Cora Stevens. Thank this group for their participation in the Hazel Dell Parade today.
This is Hawkins. So how old are these kids typically with Hawkins in the middle schools? They're starting
in fifth grade band usually.
Yep, okay.
Usually the 6th, 7th, and 8th graders are the grade levels that march in most middle school bands.
Yeah.
And that is the case with the Daybreak Middle School Band.
You know, it's fun to watch these kids. These are sometimes their first experiences marching in events like this.
It is.
And it's such great preparation for future events and future marches as they get older.
Extra rehearsals after school on the weekends. It's quite the job. Daybreak Middle School Marching Band. Behind the band is the flag and drill team.
Right. And following the Daybreak Middle School marching band is Scott Webb.
And next up, for the parade of bands here at Hazel Dell is the Frontier Middle School under the direction of Jennifer Ferguson and Donna Flores. They'll be playing for you Feel It Still, arranged by Matt Conaway and Jack Holt. They've asked us to pass this message along to you. They are proud to be participating in this year's virtual Hazel Dell Parade, having marched in the parade every year since the school opened. They are thrilled to have this opportunity to share and can't wait to perform for you live next year. Enjoy the Frontier Middle School Band.
And next up is Hudson's Bay High School, under the direction of Craig Bunch. They are doing Viva La Vida, recorded by Coldplay and arranged by Michael Brown. Hudson's Bay High School passed along this great message. They said, the Hudson Bay High School Eagle Band is proud to be participating in this year's virtual Hazel Dell Parade. Thank you for providing us with the opportunity to perform our first of 2 in-person performances in over a year. We can't wait to perform for you all in person next year. Enjoy.
Right behind the Clark County Sheriff's Office Search and Rescue is the Jason Lee Middle School Marching Band. Greg Bunch is the director, and the drum major is Chandler Miller Luderman. They'll be playing a classic, Louie Louie. I don't know if you know this, Paul, but this was made famous by the Kingsmen, and they
Yeah.
are from the Portland, Oregon area.
Oh, no kidding.
Way
Cool.
back in 1963, they
I did not know
first
that.
released Louie Louie.
Seem to remember there was always a controversy about the song when it first came out where they couldn't understand the lyrics.
Lyrics,
The FBI
something about that.
investigated them. So they're followed by the Miss Clark County Scholarship Organization.
As we continue this afternoon, the next band to perform for us is a combination of two bands, Heritage High School combined with Covington Middle School. It's approximately 150 band students combined, directed by Mr. Bruce Dunn, Jay Cobb, Philip Scamahorn, Donna Flores, and Alexandra Magistrale. They'll be performing this afternoon Arachnophobia by Steve Hodges. And we have a message from them that says, we, the Heritage High School Band and Covington Middle School Band, are so glad to be performing together after more than a year of no performances. A special thank you to Music World and the Hazel Dell Parade Association and all of the supportive families, band boosters, parents, and administration. Please enjoy the performance of Heritage High School and Covington Middle School.
Looks like Richfield, maybe?
Richfield High School Marching Band. Richfield band program is under the direction of Mr. Charlie Gregerson. 72 members in today's marching band. Drum majors are Gracie Basilla and Michael Allegri. They'll be playing Fireball, which was recorded by a group named Pitbull. They are frequent performers at the Hazel Dell Parade and the Long Beach Loyalty Days Parade every year.
Oh, excellent.
Charlie Gregerson and the Richfield High School Marching Band.
Oh, this is great. Yeah. All right.
Next is the McLaughlin Middle School Band under the direction of Mr. Keith Norris. 65 members in today's marching group. They're playing it's a classic. Beatles released this in '63, and then the Isley Brothers, I think, had a release just the year before that. Twist and Shout. McLaughlin Middle School Marching Band. Their flag drill team instructor is Kelly Jensen. Once again, the director, Mr. Keith Norris.
All right. Following them is
Amboy up in the North Clark County area, the Amboy Middle School Marching Band. They're under the direction of Mr. Gary Bong, and they've got a couple of drum majors this year, Gracelyn Tyler and Sydney Brown. They'll be playing 2 tunes throughout the parade route today, 25 or 6 to 4. It's a classic Chicago tune, and then from a great old movie, Magnificent Seven.
oh, classic.
Loved the older one, and then the remake.
Did you like the remake?
Yeah,
the remake
but
was good.
I like the older one. I have to be honest
no,
with you.
I agree.
The first, yeah.
Yeah, it's Yul Brynner's who I keep thinking of when I
There
think
you
about
go.
the first one.
Amboy Middle School.
Definitely dating myself here.
Yeah. You and me both, Paul. You and me both. They're frequent participators in the Territorial Days Parade. They won the Outstanding Marching Band in that event. Junior Rose Parade as well, and the Fort Vancouver Veterans Day Parade. Amboy Middle School.
Yep. All right. All right. And let's see, do we have next? I believe it's the Amboy's Territorial Days Royal Court. Let's see. Yes, it is.
Okay, so we're going to take a quick break to thank our sponsors. Are you guys enjoying all these great performances?
What a great group of musicians from all over the county, different schools. It's a pleasure to hear them.
Oh, this is so great. When we do it live every year, it's just one after the other. But with doing it virtually this year, these kids are phenomenal, coming together and performing like pros.
And they haven't had all that much time to be practicing and preparing.
Yeah. It's
Excellent
phenomenal.
job. Excellent job.
And the parade is never complete and can never really be done without our sponsors. So we really need to take some time to thank all of the Hazel Dell Parade, virtual parades, sponsors for this year. Many of these are sponsors who have been around for years supporting the regular Hazel Dell Parade of Bands, but they're here again this year. So first off, like to thank Bomber Brothers. Bomber Brothers Fireworks, as you all know, has been a mainstay, prime supporter of the Hazel Dell Parade of Bands for decades. And they are, again, this year, supporting the Parade of Bands. Go check them out. Their setup is over by Fred Meyer, is where they're usually selling fireworks. Actually, 7800 Northeast Highway 99th and 7000 Northeast 117th Avenue.
Another one of our sponsors is Buffalo Wild Wings. And Buffalo Wild Wings started in Columbus, Ohio, Paul, 1982. And they have grown and to have a store in almost every state in the U.S. except Rhode Island. So we want to thank Buffalo Wild Wings for their continued sponsorship of this Hazel Dell Parade.
And it's great food and great drink and lots of great entertainment and sports.
Absolutely.
Excellent. So next up is Twin Star Community Credit Union. At Twin Star, you're a member and an owner, just not a customer. Twin Star is a community credit union serving all of Washington State and the Portland, Oregon metropolitan area. You're going to see Twin Star Community Credit Union around the community. And actually, I will mention Tony Rustig, who is the Hazel Dell Salmon Creek Business Association's president again this year. He has been a staunch community supporter from Twin Star.
Next sponsor that we have, Paul, is the IQ Credit Union. They have core values that provide us with a code of contact. Next up, providing sponsorship for this year's parade, IQ Credit Union. And they have a core value that provides code of conduct and a way of doing business that governs everything they do. They are people-oriented, they're employees, they're volunteers and members, and they play a key role in achieving the excellence, the relationship with the community, and the integrity that they have provided for so many years. Thank you, IQ.
Indeed. Thank you, IQ Credit Union. They have been great, like so many of our other supporters and sponsors. They are very much a part of this community. Next up is ClarkCountyLive.com. ClarkCountyLive.com is all about the people, places, and events that make our community great. Operated by Live Local Media, Clark County Live is part of a network of hyper-local, think neighborhood based websites. From neighborhoods to newsmakers, we connect community.
And along with them, one of our sponsors this year is Music World. Music World is one of Clark County's top music stores, the one-stop shop for your music needs. They have a very friendly and professional sales staff that helps you find what you need. They have 2 stores, one in Battleground and one in Hazel Dell. They offer instrument sales, repair, music lessons, music rentals, sound system rentals, and more. With 2 locations, they provide all of our county with wonderful service, and thank you to Music World for being one of the sponsors of this year Hazel Dell Parade.
Indeed. And next up, I can't thank our sponsors without thanking Paul Montague Tax Preparation. Had to do it, had to sponsor. This is something, the Hazel Dell Parade of Bands, I've been involved for years, and I've been involved with the Business Association for the past 15 years, and I've been involved with the parade for the past just couple of years. But I believe in this community, and this is such an important part of our community. Paul Montague Tax Preparation. We'd also like to thank People's Community Credit Union. I know last year when we did our parade, we were right out front in their driveway. They let us film there. They've been a staunch supporter of the Hazel Dell Salmon Creek Business Association and the Parade of Bands for many years. Thank you very much to People's Community Credit Union. So I also want to thank Vicki Fitzsimmons with Edward Jones. If you think Edward Jones is like every other large investment firm, think again. They are leaders in the financial services industry, but they take a personal approach and a neighborhood approach to business. If you ever dealt with an Edward Jones representative, you know that they know their neighborhood. And they start their careers knocking on your doors and your neighbors' doors, and they build local connections with their client base. They are phenomenal, and Vicki Fitzsimmons has been a strong supporter of the Business Association as long as I've been around. And so with that, definitely thank her. And the last thing that we also need to do is we need to thank some other groups. First off, the Hazel Dell Salmon Creek Business Association. This is the group that has put on the annual Hazel Dell Parade of Bands every year for the past now 57 years. That they've put this event on, and it's all volunteer based. These are local, it's a local organization with local businesses, and they all volunteer their time, their talent, and in many cases of our sponsors, their treasures. So the Hazel Dell Salmon Creek Business Association is phenomenal. Also,
we want to thank the Clark County Fire District number 6 for being a part of this, and we just want to thank the men and women who serve and give so much to our community in providing safety and protection.
And you know, with the Fire District 6, the parade for every year that I've been involved, and I'm sure it's longer than that, starts at Fire District 6 station on Hazel Dell Avenue right across the street from Target.
And the organizers of this parade do an amazing job getting all of those groups ready, lined up, in time, ready to go in their turn in the parade. And it's just wonderful to have them involved.
Putting this parade together is so phenomenal, and it's all these different groups that come together. The Fire District 6, Clark County Sheriff's Office, and the Clark County Amateur Radio Association. These are just some of the groups that continue to support this parade year in and year out. And the last sponsor I'll mention is the 99 Saloon and Grill with Casey and Sue, owned by Casey and Sue Collins. They are staunch supporters of the parade, very involved in the Business Association, and are one of the key cheerleaders for this year's virtual Hazel Dell Parade of Bands.
To each of our sponsors, a special thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, and now that we've had a chance to thank all of our sponsors,
Back to the Parade of Bands, Paul.
let's get back to it, and here's some more great bands playing. Enjoy. And next up is Kingsway Christian School Middle School Marching Band. Under the direction of Marge Swearer, they're going to be performing Eye of the Tiger and God Bless America. You know, if these kids have been playing since the beginning of the year, and if they're like every other band that we hear today, they are so looking forward to playing live for everyone again next year. Enjoy.
Geyser Middle School coming up?
Gordon Russell Middle School from
Gordon
across
Russell Middle
the
School.
river in Oregon.
All right.
Their band director is Jenna Gagne. 30-plus members in the marching band. Theme song from the classic movie Rocky, Gonna Fly Now. Once again, the band director is Jenna Gagne, and the drill instructor is Suvi Murka. Gordon Russell Middle School Marching Band.
It looks like, following Gordon Russell, it looks like we've got Howe Elementary is Geyser.
Geyser Middle School. Local community group here. They're under the direction of Corrine Bennett. It's her first year as the band director at Geyser Middle School. They're doing a John Williams Star Wars theme.
That's my favorite movie.
Imperial March and the classic Raiders March. They're regular participants in the Hazel Dell Parade as well as the Junior Rose Parade.
All right.
Thank you, Geyser Middle School.
All right. And here next we have Grace and Glory Community Church. Grace and Glory led by Shauna Reed today. They're here to hand out water to the thirsty crowd in love and support for the community. Thank you. Okay, following them.
From the Battleground School District, the Tukes Valley Middle School under the direction of Allison Pierce. Over 100 members in the marching band. Allison is the only band director that Tukes Valley Middle School has had. They opened up in 2008. Allison has been doing a great job with that program. Ilsa Walker and Sydney Matta, I hope I pronounced your names right. Drum majors, this year's marching group. They took first place in their division last year at the Junior Rose Parade. Good job, Tukes Valley.
Oh, excellent.
Flag team following them.
Yep. All right.
Millie Hendrickson is the drill flag team captain. Thank you, Millie, for your help.
Okay, and it looks like
Pleasant Valley Middle School band is up next.
all right.
Pleasant Valley Middle School is under the direction of Mr. Bowen Wocott. 80 members in marching band this year. Rachel Wyman is the drum major for Pleasant Valley Middle School.
Oh, excellent.
Over the last 12 years, this band has won the sweepstakes trophy at the Junior Rose Parade 10 of those past 12 years.
Oh, wow.
Excellent tradition there. Curtis Costanza and Lori Ohama are the dance and drill flag team coaches. They are playing this year United Nations March. It's an original Carl King traditional march.
Now, if I remember correctly, you were band director there for a
Oh,
number of
I
years.
was there. Little side note, Jim Deachman, who was the founder of Music World, he was the very first band director Pleasant Valley ever had when it started in 1976. When he retired in 1999, I think, I had the pleasure of filling his shoes. He had a phenomenal program there.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
Good to see you out today, Pleasant Valley.
More than 650,000 members worldwide and branches in Alaska, Arizona, California, and Washington State. They began in 1948 with 15 volunteers and continue to provide service, value, and convenience by offering a full range of financial solutions. Okay, who's next?
Following them, Chief Umtouch Middle School marching band under the direction of Danielle Armstrong. 125 in today's marching band. Love the Avengers music. Good job, band. Lila Ronning is drum major. They are a regular participant in the Hazel Dell Parade here. Junior Rose Parade in Portland, Oregon. One of those programs that has just outstanding concert band, jazz band, marching band. Congratulations to Danielle Armstrong and the Chief Umtouch Middle School marching band.
Oh, they do. It's also great to see all the parents that come out to support.
Parent group following them.
Yeah.
Congratulations also to the flag team.
Yeah. Around here for years. They're walking the parade to thank the community for more than 80 years of support in this area. Thank you
high
for
school
coming
folks.
out.
You bet you. Following them, View Ridge Middle School band in the Richfield area. They are directed by Stephanie Bloom. 80 members in the marching band. Montserrat Cerna and Abby Brown are the 2 drum majors. They are playing for us today, Rock Island Bridge March. Regular participant in the Hazel Dell Parade of Bands, as well as the Loyalty Days Parade in Long Beach. Thank you, View Ridge Middle School Marching Band. Next up this afternoon is the Battleground High School Band under the direction of Mr. Greg McKelvey. They will be playing a medley of El Capitan, Stars and Stripes Forever, and Sweet Caroline. They want to thank Music World and the Parade of Bands Association for providing this opportunity to showcase these students, the wonderful talent, and the hard work that they have put into this. Please enjoy the Battleground High School Marching Band.
reception and how it's gone. Okay, who have
Well,
we
I
got
think
next?
the next band coming down Hazel Dell Avenue here is the Prairie High School Marching Band. Prairie High School is under the direction of Mr. Ryan Messling. The drum major is Ashley Frierson, and the dance drill instructor is Bree Lloyd. They have classic black and maroon marching uniform. Looks like they have the ROTC marching in front of the band.
Excellent.
Military Escort is the march they have chosen to play today. A wonderful march composed by Henry Fillmore. Last year they took second place at the Grand Floral Parade in Portland, Oregon. Their jazz ensemble has won numerous awards, performing at Clark College Jazz Festival, Clackamas Jazz Festival, and the University of Idaho Lionel Hampton Jazz Festival. The Prairie High School Marching Band. Thank you, Ryan.
All right.
Dance and the drill team following the band.
That's great. Following them.
A little bit down the road, they'll shortly be in view. Here's the Lauren Middle School Marching Band. Lauren is a middle school in the Battleground District.
And they're playing the Star Wars theme. I recognize that a long ways away.
You heard it right. Jerry Gallagher is the band director there. They'll be marching 100 people today in the parade. Sarah Kosovan and Kaylin Bixler are the two drum majors for the Lauren Middle School Marching Band. Alexis Vang is the drill team instructor. Again, two different songs from the Star Wars series of movies, the main theme and March of the Resistance.
Yeah.
Lauren Middle School Marching Band
Excellent.
has grades 6 through 8. Regular participants in the Hazel Dell and the Junior Rose.
Oh, excellent. Oh, and here we go with the cantina.
There we are. And the Darth Vader song.
Yeah.
Lauren Middle School Marching Band.
All right. Yeah, we got that Pacific Middle School.
Pacific Middle School Band is coming down the road. They are from the Evergreen School District. Under the direction of Chris Sigmund and Chelsea Blackburn. They have over 100 members in marching today. The middle school students from Pacific feed into Union High School as well as Evergreen High School. Pacific Middle School has 160 members in their grades, different bands, grades 6 through 8, 2 jazz bands, 3 concert bands. John Philip Sousa, Stars and Stripes, Forever. Chris and Chelsea Marching Band from Pacific Middle School, thank you for being here today.
And following the Pacific Middle School Marching Band is Triple J Towing. Triple J Towing has been serving Clark County since 1979.
So, Evan, Was that phenomenal?
That
or
was
what?
great, Paul.
Oh.
That was just absolutely wonderful.
God, I'll tell you, I am just amazed every time I see these kids play in live parade. But doing it virtually this year was really challenging, and they were all up to the task. It was phenomenal.
Absolutely. A lot of hurdles to jump over, and the kids are to be commended.
Definitely, definitely. As are the band directors, the school administrations for letting these kids come together, the parents who supported their kids in doing this.
Absolutely, yes.
And then all of our sponsors. This year it was a different undertaking than we normally do, but we still couldn't have done it without our sponsors. And so thank you to our sponsors.
We want to give you an invitation now for May 21st, 2022. That is going to be the next Hazel Dell Parade of Bands, and it's going to be live, Paul. It's going to be live.
Indeed, indeed. I can't wait, and I'm very much looking forward to it. And we hope to see all of you on Hazel Dell Avenue, 63rd, Highway 99, next year on May 21st for the 56th annual Hazel Dell Parade of Bands.
Until then, thank you for being with us today. God bless. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.